The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Carey Stadium. It's West Jersey Football League action, and it's the St. Joe Wildcats, coached by the legendary Paul Sacco, against Ocean City in an important game for both teams as far as the NJSIA rankings are concerned and the power points. In the respective division as well. They're in the same division this year. St. Joe comes in with a record of 3-1. Ocean City is 2-3 after their 6-0 loss in a kind of a misty Winslow Township last Saturday. Matt Jamison here with me, and Matt, whenever you're playing Paul Sacco, it's a big game.
Well, it sure is, Tom. Paul Sacco, synonymous with South Jersey football. St. Joe, Coach Sacco, it's one and the same, and it's always a big game. 354
wins and 72 defeats. He is 130 wins. He's 105 wins ahead of the number two coach in Cape Atlantic history, and that's Pete Lancetta at St. Augustine, who's also still active. Reportedly, this will be his final year as the head coach at St. Joe, and I'm sure that's in the players' mind each and every time they go out on the field.
Absolutely. The St. Joe kids, they really play for Coach Sacco, utmost respect for him, and they bring it every play.
They'll be kicking off at some point. Ocean City will play this game without Nick Layton, their leading defensive player, and also Roy Saluda, who's played some really good defense and run the ball as well for them. They're both out of action, hope to be back for the trip to Millville next Friday. So St. Joe ready to kick off. Senior night here. Trevin Delgazo, very good kicker, is their kicker. Nice night for football.
It's a nice day for a lot, Tom.
Yeah. And he kicks it down to about the 16-yard line. Picked up at the 15 and immediately brought down. So no opportunity to return for John Moyer. And the Raiders will start deep.
Yeah, Tom, I don't know if he kind of lost that in the sun. The sun is getting a little bit low, but no opportunity. St. Joe really covered the kickoff well.
Key to the whole thing for Ocean City is, can they keep the other team off of Riley Gunnels? He's been sacked 21 times and put up some good yardage in many games, but he's had a lot of problems in some of them. So they'll start on their own 13, actually. I don't know how it got back there. Gunnels takes the snap and hands it off inside. For maybe a yard, it's Duke Gunther.
Yeah, Tom, St. Joe's defense is extremely aggressive. They're athletic across the D-line. And the Raiders' offensive line, they have their work cut out for them like every week with this schedule.
As we say, Gunnels has been sacked 21 times, 141 yards of losses. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw across the middle. It pops out of the hands and is incomplete. It was thrown a little bit behind him, but Hogue got his hands on it. Popped up. Could have been intercepted, but wasn't, so it'll be 3rd and 9.
St. Joe's defensive backs really read that well. They have a very good secondary. It's going to present a challenge for Riley and his receiving core.
Receiver left, the slot left actually. Gunnels runs away from the rush, throws on the run, and it's caught at about the 34-yard line by Hogue for a first down.
Yeah, he found the soft spot in that zone, sat down, and Gunnels, hit him right between the numbers.
He has 739 career receiving yards coming into this game, number 12 in Ocean City history. 1st and 10, Ocean City at their own 34-yard line. Gunnels has a back to his left, gives him the ball. It's Gunther, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage, but bounces it outside. Still stopped at about the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Ocean City's keeping them honest, running the ball up the middle, and hopefully, I'm sure they're thinking that will slow down the pass rush.
The amazing stat, Matt, is that Ocean City's lost 141 yards on sacks and only gained 125 yards rushing the ball this year. Here's a handoff inside. Bouncing it out is Gunther. Has some room if he can turn the corner. And he's hard to bring down. He gets it out to the 42-yard line, about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, Tom, that stat is pretty unbelievable when you think about Ocean City football. Yeah. For decades, it was 3 yards in a cloud of smoke. But Coach Smith really has brought a different mindset to the offensive game plan.
Now it's going to be a wide slot to the right, wing back on the left side. Gunnels gives it to Gunther. Gunther's hit behind the line, but pushes ahead. They're still letting the play continue. We'll have to see where his forward progress was, but it's going to be very close. Looking at where they're spotting the ball, it seems to be short. But so close, I would think they'd go for it. They're going to call on a measurement. Don't get too many of them anymore, but
this is close. I think they're going to be short by inches.
Yep. Winning teams know the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electrica has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home for your electrical problems and improvements. And they can install solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call them at 609-345-0151 or visit calvielectric.com. And that cheer told you they got the first down.
They sure did. And that was a big first down for the Raiders, Tom. It's going to be tough yards up the middle. So that's big for momentum and just for their confidence, that young offensive line.
There's a slot to the right. There's also a wing back on the right side. Pitch back to Gunther. Gunther gets a head of steam and crosses the 50 to about the St. Joe 49-yard line. Kevin Smith is upstairs here in the press box. I don't know that he's been upstairs in a game. If he did, he snuck up. We didn't see him.
No, he has a better view, and there was a time that Coach Sacco used to go up in the press box as well.
Second and about 2.
D-back looks offsides.
And there's a flag. The official saw it too, Matt.
About a yard.
So 5-yard penalty. And the third first down for Ocean City. Moves him inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Gunnels comes into the game 56 for 124, 779 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Trips to the left. Gives it to strong run again by Gunther as he hits the right side and picks up about 7-8 yards. You get 7-8 yards a carry, they're going to be happy.
Very happy. Boy, I'll tell you, Tom, Gunther's really, really running tough. The question is, can he keep it up for the full game? Because Salud is not in.
Right.
So Gunther's the man.
Of course, if they get the focus on Gunther a little too much, that takes the pressure off the pass rush, I guess. We'll see.
Yep.
Now Lonergan started it out to the right. Now he's coming out to the left. Made a couple of big catches against Winslow. Seems to make a couple in every game. Pitch again to Gunther. Cuts it back, but this time nothing there. Great pursuit inside.
Yeah.
By Christopher Morgan.
And Tom, you're exactly right. That fly pattern that Lonergan runs every game, it really serves a lot of purpose, even if it's not successful. It really loosens up underneath slants for Hogue and the other wideouts. So it's a very important play for the Raiders.
Third here in about 7 at the 40. Gunnels back to throw under pressure. Steps away from it. Throws and throws it short. Trying to get it downfield to Hogue, who was open at about the 18-yard line, but he couldn't pull it in. It was too short. So now it's 4th and 7 at the 40. Looks like they're going to punt the football.
Yeah, the Raiders' young offensive line. I don't know if they didn't see the backer on the stunt there, but that backer came and he was coming full steam. And Gunnell sidestepped him and just was a little short. Just skipped it to Hogue.
Ocean City freezes in position for a long time in the punt formation here. We understand they do that because the defense can't shift. And there's a good snap. He's been averaging over 35 yards a punt. Tries to keep it out of the end zone, but it rolls in for a touchback. So St. Joe will take over on its own 20. But Ocean City used up 5 minutes. 7:05 left in the first quarter.
So, Tom, the Wildcats are going to come out, and you can see they're extremely large across the offensive line. They have really, really nice skilled players. And the quarterback, who also plays linebacker, he's good. He's good.
James Mantuano, 5'11", 197-pound senior. He's 31 for 60 throwing the ball for 394 yards, 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Motion. And breaking free. Gunther chases him down as he's done to so many people. But Ty Mercado, who's basically a wide receiver, gets the handoff in motion and brings it out near the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Tom, they lined up in their vaulted Delaware wing tee, and they put Mercado in motion, and he's quick and he's small, and you lose him. And he really ran that cutback well.
He is 5'8", 154 pounds. Really good baseball player, as were his brothers.
Pretty darn good football player as well.
Showed it there. 1st and 10 at the 49, a 29-yard run. But again, Gunther never gives up on a play. He chased him down. First and 10, St. Joe. Mantuano waits for the snap. And straight ahead. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It was a nice play by the Raiders defense. They really weren't fooled by the long motion, and St. Joe came in with a belly lead, and they shut it down. It was a good play for the Raiders.
Ryan Callahan, Clifford Dirks involved. Second, just under 10 to go, just short of midfield. St. Joe still has the quarterback run to the sideline, bring in the play. It's probably still the majority. Ocean City does it with signals. Some people do it with signs and cartoons. Mantuano is under center. Man in motion, pitches to him. Trying to get to the left sideline. He does. Maybe just short of the first down. Jamad Davis, 5'9", 172-pound junior. So the wide receivers have carried the ball on 2 big plays for St. Joe.
Yeah, Tom, and when a St. Joe quarterback is under center, what Coach Sacco will do is he'll show you a lot of formations, but they're running a half a dozen base wing tee plays. When he goes to that pistol in the double slot, well, that's a little different story. But right now they're staying with their base wing tee plays, showing a lot of different looks and different types of motion.
And that type of offense works with a Jada Byers or without a Jada Byers.
Sure does.
Though maybe a little better with a Jada Byers. Here's a pitch coming to the right side. Good pursuit by Ocean City, and they're going to ride him out of bounds.
Big play by the Raiders, Tom. They, like you said, they really strung it out down the line of scrimmage.
There's no place for him to go, and Rick Wetzel came forward and drove him out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and about 4 for St. Joe at the Ocean City 45-yard line. Looks like they're going after it.
Well, we'll see what kind of formation they come out. They might be in the pistol.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
He's going to drop back in punt formation.
This might be their safe punt team.
Back deep at his own 10-yard line is Hogue.
Oh, he moved.
And a whistle. Illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats. So they'll punt from the midfield stripe.
The Raiders can get a return here. It's a wonderful opportunity. Nice stop on defense.
Good snap, no rush. And he got it off the side of his foot.
Okay.
It's going to go out of bounds or between the 35 and 40, I think. Let's see. Officials do this little parade. No, it's actually going to be the 33, it looks like, 33-yard line. So Ocean City has adequate field position.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of defensive adjustments St. Joe's made on the sideline. A lot of their players go, both ways, but in terms of the coaches, they're going to have to do something about that perimeter run play that Gunther's been running pretty well.
Both teams with big plays in their first possession, but unable to cash in. And here's a pass over the middle. It's complete for a first down to Lonergan at about the 44-yard line.
Well, Gunnels is certainly an accomplished quarterback, but Ocean City has a core of receivers that catch the ball and they come back to the ball very well. It's a nice receiving core.
It is indeed. 1st and 10 at the 44. Gunnels with that really quick pass, quick release. And a whistle. Flag on the play. Comes from the referee. He says illegal motion, illegal procedure, false start. Call it what you want. They lose 5 yards.
Yeah, and if the Raiders want to find success, they're really going to have to minimize penalties on offense. I think that's obvious, but we'll see what happens here.
Last Saturday, they were helped by penalties. Winslow, I think, had 162 yards in penalties.
Well, they could use that help tonight.
Yeah. Receivers left and right. Gunnels hands it off. Gunther trying to get outside, but he's not going to get away from him. That's Demarion McCoy, 6'4", 269-pound senior. And he moved pretty well.
He sure did, Tom. And he's coming from that wide tackle or down defensive end position. And boy, did he show lateral movement. Gunther's very quick, and he ran him down.
2nd and about 19. Ocean City back on its own 35. Gunnels, quick pass in the flat. And racing down the sideline, out of bounds at around the 44-yard line is Jack Hogue.
Wilson takes him out of bounds.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 9 on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and that's another way to try to flank this St. Joe defense. We're
back to throw, over the middle, caught, and Moyer's got a first down and more. He's still on his feet. He did not step out of bounds, and he gets it down to almost the 20-yard line.
There's that receiving core, Tom. I've heard that Moyer has the best hands on the team. I'm sure Hogue and Lonergan might challenge that, but really nice high school receiving core.
1st and 10, ball on the 21. Ocean City was able to get in this type of position a couple of times against Winslow, but unable to get it into the end zone. And here they give it to Hogue, the receiver around, and he picks up some yards inside the 20, close to the 15-yard line.
Nice wrinkle there by the Raiders. Once again, trying some deception, try to flank that Wildcat defense. Got a couple.
Got about 5. 2nd and 5. Receiver left. It's a slot left. Wide slot. Gunther to the left of Gunnels. Gunther gets it, slices across the 15 into nearly the 10. We'll see if he gets the first down. It's like they spotted it about the 11. So it'll be 3rd down, about a yard to go.
Yeah, and the Raiders are using the pass to loosen up that defense, and they can hit a run play. You certainly need to run the ball inside the 20.
Gunther hits the left side. Looks to have the first down, but wait, no, the officials are signaling 4th down.
Yeah, I think his knee came down early.
First down,
4th and a yard.
Big play.
There is no score.
And there is the end of the first quarter. Ocean City threatening as we get ready for quarter number 2. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th Street and the Boardwalk invites you to the Ocean City Fall Block Party. Wonderland Pier will be open tomorrow from 2 until 9 with fireworks, and their amusement rides will be open again Sunday from 1 until 6. The block party is free from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Asbury Avenue Saturday, and there will be the fireworks on the Boardwalk after dark. Visit Wonderland Pier during the block party and check them out online at Gillians.com. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. You can learn to play bridge at the library, improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, trivia contests, Dungeons and Dragons, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Also, 6th Street Pizza and Grill's open daily from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. at 6th Street in the Boardwalk, right at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. They're free delivery and daily specials. Phone them at 609-525-0022 and check them out on Facebook. 6th Street Pizza and Grill. Ocean City will go to Millville next Friday, and then 2 weeks from tonight, it's a red and white weekend, homecoming, and Hamilton will be in town. Raiders are going to try a field goal here. They're going to place the ball down on the 18, so it's a 28-yard field goal attempt. Well, no, they're not. They shift out of it. And let's see if they got the first down.
That's going to be close.
Moyer carried the ball, and I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think. I think the Raiders know that they're switching up their teams.
So a couple interesting things. The wide receiver around, and here a fake field goal.
Yeah, and they needed a yard. It was a good call.
Yeah.
St. Joe is they have some big players in the middle of that line.
Yes, they do. They're operating now from their own 11. Quick pass to the flat is complete and out across the 15 to maybe the 16-yard line. As you could see, Mantuano's left-handed. Does that change anything as a receiver? Does the ball spin differently? Does it?
I'm not sure about the ball spinning. I know it's it could be advantage because it just looks different from a defensive back perspective. But you can see St. Joe's now going to that pistol look,
right?
And they have the skills.
2nd and 5, back to throw. Now he's going to run. He finds some room up the middle to the sideline and pulled down out there by Hogue, but looks to be enough for the first down.
So what Coach Sacco and his staff forces the defense to prepare for is the traditional Delaware wing T out of multiple formations. Then they come with this double slot pistol formation, and they do shift, but it's really two different types of offense, and the quarterback for St. Joe really runs both well.
First and 10, the ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Slot left. Mantuano waits for the snap. Keeps it. And he's hit for a loss. Hogue in there on the stop.
And that's the Raiders showing disciplined defense, playing their responsibilities. It was a nice stop.
Loss of almost 2. Second down, call at 12. As we mentioned earlier, Ocean City playing without Nick Layton, who leads the team in tackles. This is the second game he's missed. He didn't play against Delsey. And Roy Saluda, of course, had that pick 6 to ice the game against Cedar Creek, is also out.
Yeah, heck of a play.
Second and 11, double slot formation for St. Joe. Motion, they pitch it back to him. It's Jackson. Jackson cuts it up, and he's across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Dwayne Jackson is a 5'7", 143-pound freshman.
St. Joe, they have speed at the skills, and it matches well with their size on the offensive line. I'm sure our viewers can see the offensive line for St. Joe has to outweigh the Ocean City defensive line by a couple hundred pounds.
Double slot again. 3rd and 5 and a flag. Another penalty against St. Joe. 5 yards. That changes the situation to 3rd and 10. It might change the play. Lonergan quickly checks in, possibly because Ocean City was expecting a little longer pass this time.
And I think that's a good assumption.
Mantuano checks in with the play from the sidelines. Again, they'll line up in a double slot formation. He's back to throw. Throwing long down the left side. He's out there, and he makes the catch at the 45-yard line and thrown down by Wetzel.
Yeah, that's that tight end.
Jack Hogue fell down in coverage and kind of left him open. That left him open. And the ball is spotted on the Ocean City 32-yard line.
Zach Pruitt, 6'3", 203, senior. So he's very experienced. He got behind the coverage, and Hogue did slip. It was a nice play.
Nicely thrown ball.
Yes. Well, he can throw it.
Yes, he can. If you have any doubt about it, that took the doubt away. And St. Joe's going to call timeout, which probably avoids a penalty because I think they had 12 in the huddle. Timeout called by the St. Joe Academy Wildcats. There's no score here with 8:11 left in the first half. The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006 and proudly supports Raider sports. Call Rich Hogue for a quote at 609-630-4569. The RJH Insurance Group. Dino's Seaville Diner has been serving Cape May County and the Jersey Shore with great homemade meals since 1977. Family owned and operated. They're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dino's specializes in seafood straight from the docks of Cape May, has the area's largest kids menu. Breakfast is served all day at Dino's. Check them out at dinosdiner.com, where you can browse their menu, specials, and order online. You can also phone Dino's at 609-624-3100 for takeout. Bring your own bottle at Dino's Seaville Diner, Route 50, just off Route 9, only minutes away from everywhere. All right, it's 1st and 10 on the 33, Ocean City 33 for St. Joe. Mantuano comes up under center, puts a man in motion and pitches it to him. And trying to get outside, he's stopped after a couple of yard gain. Driven back, eventually they'll blow the whistle.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that time they went back to their wing T offensive set, and I really think the Raiders know that. A lot of teams used to run it. This coaching staff is very experienced, and I think they drill the wing tee, defending the wing tee rather well.
Well, they drew a flag here for an illegal block. It's going to set them back. Let's see where they end up.
So, Tom, when the Wildcats go to this pistol, they've had some success, especially with that long ball for the first down. So we'll see what they do here.
Yep, they're at the 43-yard line. First and about 20. Receiver split to the left. Motion. And looking to throw. Gets it off, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
43-yard touchdown down the right sideline, and boy, did he get hit right after he let that ball go.
Yeah, and it's the same. It's basically the same play with a little different wrinkle with the back motioning to distract the safety. But Pruitt, once again, the senior, 6'3", 203, got behind his man, and the St. Joe quarterback delivered a real nice ball and took a shot.
Absolutely. On the kick, Delgado. Ball is down, the kick is up. It's plenty high enough and good. So, right after, twice now, after a penalty or something set them back, St. Joe comes up with a big play, and they take a lead here, 7-0, with 7:41 remaining here in the first half. More than 400 crafters, food vendors, and entertainers will line a mile of downtown Asbury Avenue between 5th Street and 14th Street tomorrow. The Ocean City Fall Block Party will feature entertainers and bands at various spots along the avenue between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. There will be pony rides for children on the grounds of the Ocean City Tabernacle from 11 until 4. Asbury Avenue restaurants will offer food of every variety. Street parking will be free at all metered spots and all municipal parking lots. Gillian's Wonderland Pier will be open from 2 until 9, and after dark, fireworks display over the ocean. The Ocean City Fall Block Party tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m.
Well, I'll tell you, Tom, I have a feeling that the Ocean City defensive staff wants Paul Sacco to stay in the wing tee.
Yeah.
But that kid,
he can throw the ball.
He sure can, Tom.
Here comes the kick from Delgado. It's high. Moyer under it at about the 7. Coming straight down the left side. Cuts behind the block and brings it out close to the 30.
A nice return by Moyer. He's really been doing that well all year, returning kicks. And has deceptive field speed.
And kicks the ball well. He's a good punter and a good receiver. Ball's going to be spotted on the 28-yard line. So the Raiders have moved the ball, but have not scored. St. Joe moves it on a few big plays and scores on a 43-yard touchdown pass. Three receivers, no, I'm sorry, 2 to the right. Here comes motion. Pump fake. Gunnels throws down the middle, and Moyers almost picked it up off the ground. It was a low pass right around the 50, and he almost got his hands under it.
Yeah, and really good ball management by Gunnels on that play in terms of faking his shoulders, looking off the safety, and it was just a little bit underthrown.
2nd and 10. Gunnels gives it to Gunther, and there's no place to go. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, stopped it around the 26-yard line, and bring up 3rd and 12.
Yeah, St. Joe's defensive front is really giving the Raiders' offensive line some challenge. especially number 53. You can see they're in the entire line was in 2-point stance there.
Long pass by Gunnels. And batted away.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, batted into the hands of Hogue. And Hogue takes it inside the 25-yard line. Pass intended down there for Moyer and batted away right into the hands of Hogue, who gets the completion, and Ocean City's in business on the St. Joe 23-yard line.
I'm sure Coach Smith will tell us he drew it up just like that.
First and 10. Gunther up the middle, squirms out of a tackle for a yard or two. It'll be second down.
And that's exactly right, Tom. That he got lost amongst the Giants and picked up a couple yards for the Raiders.
Second and call it 9. Slot right, receiver left. That's Carianis out to the left. Wetzel shifts. It'll be a slot left.
Coming with the stunt.
Gunnell steps up, looks to run. He's got some room and he's inside the 15-yard line. Down around the 13 or 14-yard line. Looked like Julius Townsell in on the tackle.
Tom, you don't see that in high school too much, and Riley's been doing it all year. He really steps up well in the pocket and threatens either to throw the ball or run. That time, obviously, he tucked it and ran for a nice gain.
Receivers split to the left and right. Gunther to his left. He gives it to Gunther, and he's spun to the ground.
James Steele, 6'3", 204, sophomore, middle linebacker. Nice play.
3rd and 1.
Yep, here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave him a first.
Wow.
First down on the Raiders.
Okay. First down, number 7. St. Joe has 4. But St. Joe has 7 points. Ocean City is on the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Motion from Hogue. Gunnels keeps it and gets down inside the 10 to maybe the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Riley's running like a fullback there. I don't know if the coaches appreciate that, but I know his teammates certainly do.
Lost his towel. Had to get it back. Checks the sideline for the next play. 2nd and about 7. Ocean City threatening. They trail 7-0. They're on the 10. Gunnels gives it to Hogue. Hogue cuts it back inside the 5, and he's close to a first down.
And Tommy got tackled by a wave of red and white Wildcat defense. Really took it to Hogue on that play. He's coming out of the game.
3rd and a couple. Wants to talk to the trainer.
I wonder what the combined weight of the tacklers was.
Well, of course, Hogue's combined weight is 163. He's sitting on the bench talking to the trainer. Hopefully a momentary thing. 3rd and a couple. Pitch to Gunther. Gets away from the first guy, but good pursuit by St. Joe, and they hit him for a loss. So it'll be 4th down for Ocean City, and about 5 or 6 yards to go, it looks like.
Yeah, and that's Ty Mercado doing it on both sides of the ball.
Now they're sending out that field goal team again. Last time it was a fake. Moyer came up under center and tried to get the first down. It was only about a yard. They couldn't get it. Here they're going to kick it from the 15. It's a 25-yard field goal attempt by Ryder Hay, the junior kicker. Trying to get on the board here. Good snap. Ball's down. The kick is up.
Wow.
It's high enough. And good. 25-yard field goal by Ryder Hay.
Wildcats lead.
And Ocean City is on the board.
Tom, he had plenty of leg in that kick. I was very impressed. That was a nice field goal. I think he was 0-1 heading into this game on field goal attempts, but he had plenty of leg in that kick.
I think he kicked last year. Let's see if he made one. No, he kicked a couple extra points last year. Of course, last year Ocean City had Brendan McGonigal, the most successful kicker in Cape Atlantic League history. But hey, with a successful field goal, and the Raiders are on the board, trailing now 7-3, and St. Joe will take over on the kickoff here. If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City. Phone them at 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. 7-3, St. Joe leads Ocean City here with a couple of minutes left in the first half. 2:34 to be precise. And Hay will kick off. It's a low kick. Bounces through into the end zone.
Touchback.
So it's a touchback. That worked out well.
Yeah. Tom, I know I've been commenting on St. Joe's defense and size, but I'll tell you, the Raiders' offensive line, Gooden, Holmes, Callahan, Bergman, Dirks, they're hanging in there. They're and they hung in there all year. They're playing really, really tough for a young, inexperienced group.
That's usually outsized.
Yeah.
And
goes without saying. Yes, sir.
That's the big problem. But they're making up for it more and more. Trailing here 7-3. Ocean City Band getting into position for their halftime show. It's senior night here. They introduced the senior parents of the football players before the game. Trying to sweep the right side and getting good yardage. Still on his feet out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's that wing T jet sweep.
Relax.
They had an opportunity to stop him for a short gain, but he's shifty.
Gets it to the 38-yard line, 18-yard gain. 1st and 10. Clock is running. He didn't get out of bounds. St. Joe still has a couple timeouts left. Ocean City will kick off to start the second half. Coming left with good quickness. Ridden out of bounds by Wetzel. But a nice gain on the play by Jamad Davis, the junior running back.
Yeah, and I don't know if St. Joe made a couple adjustments on their blocking scheme, but they're under center. They're running those staple wing T plays, and they've been very successful. 2 consecutive run plays. So I'm sure the Raiders defensive coaches are trying to make a adjustment as well.
Just under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Ball right at midfield. 1st and 10, St. Joe. They lead 7-3. Slot left, receiver right. Slot backs in motion. Gets the pitch. He's looking to throw. Throws it long down the right side, and it is broken up. Looked like Moyer back there.
Yes. John Moyer. Nice play on the ball.
Like you said earlier, he does a little bit of everything and does it all well.
And Tom, he went up. He went for that ball as a receiver. He got the ball at its height. It was really a nice defensive play. Some folks over at the St. Joe sideline were petitioning for a flag, but that was a jump ball basically, and he played it very well.
Nice throw by Mercado, though.
Well, you mentioned he was a baseball player.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 at midfield. Back to throw. Throwing long down the center and too long. Incomplete. Coverage by Wetzel. 3rd and 10.
Tom Pruitt was he had a step on him, but fortunately the Raiders put a little pressure on the quarterback. I know they're going to discuss number 89 or 86. Pardon me, 86 at halftime. He's big enough. It's tough to lose him.
3rd and 10 at the 50. Minute 41 left here in the first half. St. Joe trying to add a score. They lead 7-3. Back to throw. Has some time. Throws long down the left side, and it is too long, out of bounds. So it's 4th and 10. We'll see what Paul Sacco decides to do at midfield.
Intended for James Steele, another tall receiver at 6'3", 204, sophomore.
So it looks like they're going to punt the football. Ocean City, I believe, has all 3 timeouts. And Hogue is not on the field. Looks like Wetzel's out there. Now back to kick. Delgazo stands at his own 35-yard line. Good snap, no rush. Punts it downfield. Caught and some room. Down the left sideline. He's out to the 40. And stopped at the 48-yard line. Great run by Rick Wetzel.
That was a heck of a return. He had someone bearing down on him. He had the composure to gather that ball. And he took it straight up the field, Tom. Very impressive.
Ocean City with good field position and a minute and 14 seconds left. They're going to be at their own 48-yard line with, I think, 3 timeouts left. Gunnels comes up to the line, tells them what they're going to do. Double slot. Quick pass over the middle. Caught by Moyer.
Pass is complete to Moyer.
And Ocean City's offense is built for, a 2-minute offense. They just have to speed up the calls, but they stay on the line of scrimmage. They're in place. So this is natural for them.
Gained almost 9 on the play. It's 2nd down. They decided not to call a timeout. Gunnels carries the ball in a quarterback sneak, gets the 1st down to the 40. See if they call the timeout now.
Gunnels on the keeper.
No.
Dominated by Steele.
Stop for the chains.
Briefly, but now that's running again. Under a minute. Slot right. Double slot. Pump fake. Gunnels running to the sideline and caught. Boy, it looked like his foot was out of bounds when he caught it, but official says it's complete. Not enough for the 1st down and not stopping the clock. Now you can hear probably a coach, maybe even Kevin, screaming from the press box that they didn't stop the clock when he went out of bounds. It went down to 32 seconds. It's 2nd down and about 3.
Yeah, the coaches are calling for 42 seconds to be placed on the clock.
You can see the referee in the white hat making some kind of signal. And you can probably hear the Ocean City coach upstairs telling them where it should be. And right now it's 39 seconds. So they got almost their wish.
They might delay. Start the clock on a signal.
Gunnels back to throw. Steps inside. Fires sideline. Complete. And out of bounds. Lonergan at about the 22-yard line for an Ocean City 1st down.
Boy, what a heads-up play by Lonergan. St. Joe defenders trying to keep him in bounds and really showed a lot of awareness. Got that ball out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 32. Excuse me, the 22. At the 22 with 32 seconds left. Ocean City still has timeouts. Pump fake. Gunnels got coming from behind and almost caught at the goal line. It was almost caught in there for Ocean City by John Moyer, but also Nasir Mahmoud almost intercepted it, and that might have been an interesting play.
Yeah, and Gunnels took a shot from McCoy, who's 6'4", 269, number 53.
Coming from behind.
Yeah, from his blind side, and he's a dude. He's playing.
Second down, a little swing pass. Running room into about the 15-yard line. And Ocean City spends a timeout with 20 seconds left here in the first half.
And Ocean City's doing a great job getting the ball to their receivers or their back in space. Little finesse plays, and I think that's the key to keep this Wildcat defense off balance.
It's going to be third and about 5. We remind you, next week Ocean City goes to Millville. We'll have all the action for you. And the following week, back here in Ocean City, it's Red and White Weekend. Also homecoming. So lots of things will be going on. Hamilton will be in town. They're having a very good season. They could win their division of the West Jersey Football League if they win tonight against Timber Creek. So a good opponent, and it's always a good weekend. The Red and White Weekend. There'll be food available here. And lots of alumni involved, and of course the homecoming ceremonies as well. So 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be right here at Carey Stadium. Ocean City against Hamilton. Another Red and White Weekend, another homecoming game for Ocean City High School. Third and about 5. 20 seconds left in the first half. Ocean City on the 12-yard line. Gunnels drops back, fires for the end zone, and it is incomplete. So it'll be fourth down. Do they go with Ryder Hay again or go after it? 4th and 5.
Boy, Tom, I think they're going to keep the offense on the field, and Gunnels placed that ball the only place to give his receiver a chance. It was between two defenders. St. Joe has a safety just playing center field, and he's flying.
Ocean City's going to talk it over. They call timeout. Shore True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice. At Shore Hardware, they'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays until 7, Saturdays until 6, and Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware, 515 New Road in Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464 or visit them online at shorehardware.com. Johnson's Popcorn is known all over the Delaware Valley, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. They're open all year at 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 or go online johnsonspopcorn.com to place your order. Johnson's Popcorn since 1940. All right. Ocean City's going after it here. 4th and 5 with 15 seconds. And a bad snap. Gunnels picks it up. There's a flag on the play, and he throws it away. Now we'll see what the flag is, but it's probably a downfield or a hold. A illegal player downfield. We'll see what it is.
Holding.
So it's holding. It's declined, and St. Joe will take over the football on about its own 16-yard line. So an opportunity gets away from Ocean City.
Yeah, and St. Joe was showing a stunt there, putting pressure on the center, and it's tough to get a clean snap like that. Gunnels made the most of it.
And they're going to just let the clock run out and not take any chances because they get the ball to start the second half. So it's 7-3 here at the halftime at Carey Stadium. St. Joe leading Ocean City. Shoppy's is even better online. You may know their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but you can order whatever you need at Shoppy.com. Remember, you're not presenting the best trophy if it's not a Shoppy trophy. Phone 609-653-1684. Shoppy's since 1921, starting a new century. We'll be back with the second half of this game. St. Joe on top of Ocean City 7-3. But right now, this message.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
Ready to start the second half of this game.
32 ball for the Raiders.
And Ocean City will kick off to St. Joe's. Raiders had a shot at getting some points at the end of the first half, but didn't get them. So they're trailing 7-3. And here comes the kick. It's high at about the 15-yard line. And spinning out of a tackle out close to about the 34-yard line, Jamad Davis.
Patel on the return.
So St. Joe, 1st and 10.
Secondly, Bill Wetzel.
Operating from their own 34-yard line.
So, Tom, we're going to have to look for the adjustments on both sides of the ball. We've got a close game here, 7-3. See if St. Joe, I assume they're going to stick with their script, maybe change up some blocking schemes.
Go, Steve, get the ball,
Yep.
Motion. And they hit the right side for good yardage. Still running. And pulled down as he gets inside the 40-yard line to about the 37-yard line. That's Ty Mercado.
Yeah, Tom, and that's lead or belly lead, whatever you want to call it. It's nothing fancy. They just put bodies on you. They lead up with a back, and the back ball carriers behind them, and buckle up.
Ball's on the 35-yard line. Another big play by St. Joe. They scored on a 43-yard pass from James Mantuano to the big tight end Zach Cruet. Mantuano going to Fairleigh Dickinson to play baseball. You can see why with that arm. Up the middle for about 3. Mercado again.
Yeah, they're going with their standard wing T plays. So I guess that's the adjustment. They're gonna say to the Raiders, "Hey, you have to stop us. We're running the ball."
2nd and about 8. St. Joe inside the Ocean City 35-yard line. Receiver split to the left. Wing back on the right side. He shifts. And running room on the left side. Close to the first down. Inside the 30 to about the 26 maybe. About a yard short.
Yeah, Tom, and that's lead again. Belly lead.
Actually, they put it at about the 27. So let's call it 3rd and a long 2.
Ball's on the 27-yard line.
Under center. And going right, stood up, short of the first down.
Let's see where they spot this ball. Ocean City seemed to commit more bodies at the point of attack there, Tom, to stop that lead.
Joe Berardis, bottom of that pile, the 6 foot, 209-pound sophomore.
4th and 2.
So it's 4th and a couple, maybe a yard and a half for St. Joe.
See if they go back to the well on this play.
They're taking their time. They don't want it to be 4th and 7. And there's movement. See if Ocean City came across. We know they did. Let's see if they were drawn across. Now Ocean City commits the penalty and gives them the first down.
Yeah, Ocean City's defense just, they want to attack the offensive line. They're a little outmanned right here, and they're playing aggressive. They're hanging in there, and their aggressiveness just caught up with them.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 22 for St. Joe, leading 7-3. Receiver split to the left. Motion. Trying to sweep the outside and hit by Wetzel and stop. Right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a little behind it. Mercado couldn't get it going there.
Yeah, Wetzel really read that play well, Tom. Had a lot of linebacker support as well. Working inside out, running him right to the sideline.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
And at the 22-yard line. Keep in mind, Delgado is a good kicker. This would probably be in his range if they decide to do that, if they're not successful in advancing the ball. Now they're in the shotgun. Back to his right, receiver split left, and they're going to call timeout. So St. Joe uses a timeout.
Timeout, Wildcats.
7:26 left in the third quarter. They lead it by a score of 7-3. If you or somebody you know hopes to continue playing sports in college, Bill Shallcross at Crossover Productions can help. Bill can assist you in putting your best foot forward with a professionally produced highlight video at an affordable price. All sports are welcome, no job too big or too small. Bill Shallcross has more than 25 years of experience recording sports events and creating edited videos. Call Bill at 609-513-8950 to talk about putting together a video presentation that will get colleges interested. Crossover Productions, producing quality video since 1991. Okay, 2nd and 10 for St. Joe. Back to throw, has time, fires over the middle, and it's caught at about the 15-yard line. It looked like he may have the first down. Let's see.
And that's that big tight end again, Tom, Zach Pruitt.
No, he's a couple yards short, actually, of the first down.
Yeah, the Raider defenders were definitely playing the sticks on that play. Let's see what happens on this 3rd and 2, is it?
Yep. 3rd and a couple. Wildcats break the huddle. Wide slot to the right. Motion from the left wing. And a whistle.
Procedure certainly looked like it.
Whistle stopped the play. Penalty against St. Joe.
It's the Wildcats by their penalty.
5 for 30 yards against St. Joe. Ocean City's been penalized twice for 10 yards.
Yeah, very uncharacteristics of Paul Sacco coach team. I'm sure Coach Sacco's not happy about that.
So 3rd down and about 7. Backs are split. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Quarterback with a back to his right. Back to throw. Being chased. Floats it downfield. It's in for the touchdown, but there's a flag on the play.
Might have a lineman downfield. That was to Javon Swain. Snuck out of the backfield. Yeah.
Correction, there's a flag on the play. Blocking the back.
Illegal block in the back is actually the penalty against St. Joe. So it wipes out a touchdown.
Yeah.
And of course, Ocean City had not been scored on in the air in the first 5 games. St. Joe has already scored once and almost had another one.
A big break for the Raiders.
So it moves the ball out to the 30-yard line. It's about 22 yards to go, I think. 3rd and 22. This might be a little bit out of his range. as far as a field goal is concerned. Mantuano with a back to his right, wide slot to the right, back to throw. Runs away from pressure. Now to the sideline, throws down the sideline. Is he in bounds? Because it was caught. It looks just short of the first down. We'll see what the official determines.
And nice pressure by Dino Christensen on that play.
It looks like he determined he did not.
Ineligible receiver
Oh, a
downfield.
penalty, illegal player downfield.
Yeah.
So you were a play ahead there.
It's tough when you have an athletic quarterback like that who will tuck it and run. Certainly looked like he was going to do that, so it's tough on the offensive line.
So it's back to the 35 now.
35-yard line.
Heck of a catch, though, Tom.
Yes. Right at the sideline. Looked like they were going to call it complete in bounds.
Yes.
Let's see what they can do here. Receiver in a double slot formation. And back to the left of Mantuano. He's back to throw. Rolling left. In trouble. Going back the other way. Tries to set. He does set. Pass is caught at about the 30-yard line.
He's swinging.
Javanian Swain again, Tom. He gets lost back there.
Now there's a huddle. Officials huddling.
Blocking the.
Now they're trying to decide if it was a catch, I think.
St. Joe players are calling for a face mask.
It's a good catch. That's what they were trying to figure out. We couldn't see it because of the people standing along the sideline. That's pretty much where it happened.
And it's fourth down.
But it's still fourth down. Fourth and about 6. Another big play, though, by Mantuano, who single-handedly kept that play alive. I'm sure he got a block or two here and there, but he made all the right reads.
Field goal.
Fourth and about 6.
30-yard line.
Oh,
Field
wait,
goal here.
Delgazo's on.
Yeah, try a field goal here.
They are. 35-yard field goal coming up. Probably within his range. Ball is down. The kick is up. It's high enough. And
Kick is not good.
it is no good.
Raiders will take over.
Big stop for the Raiders, Tom.
So Ocean City takes over the football, though St. Joe used up about 8 minutes with 4:10 left in the third quarter. They'll get it on their own 20-yard line. The Raiders will come out onto the field, but they'll come out onto the field without Jack Hogue, who is standing at the far left of the team on the sidelines, and his jersey is off. He's got a sling, and there he is.
Yeah, not good, Tom.
No, it's not. And they're afraid it's collarbone related, but of course that'll be determined with tests and everything in the next couple of days. But we won't see him again tonight. Up the middle.
Gunther on the carry.
A few yards by Gunther.
Tackle made by McCoy.
2nd and 6.
Pick up a 4.
Nice first down
Second
play.
and 6.
So Ocean City now without Nick Layton, Roy Saluda, and Jack Hogue. Again, they hit the center, this time across the 25 to the 26-yard line. This will be 3rd
Tackle made by
and 4.
Yeah, Tom, and I'm sure Coach Smith talked about stepping up to the challenge, and the Raiders have been fighting all season, and that was a good defensive stop. They're moving the ball a little bit here, big 3rd down.
Gunnels back to throw. Quick pass is caught. Avoids a tackle and gets out across the 30 for a first down. Nice job by John Moyer.
Yeah, and the Raiders' offensive line is giving Gunnels enough time to complete that pass, complete that throw. and I'm sure the Ocean City coaches are talking, more position blocking. They're not going to overpower the St. Joe's D linemen. They're really trying to get position and giving Gunnels, some time to throw the ball.
1st and 10 at the 32, maybe 31, more accurate. Gunnels runs away from pressure, and he's grabbed and thrown to the ground. The ball comes out.
Fumble on the play.
Yeah, the Wildcats came on that play.
Yes, they did.
Gooden on the
Looked like he
recovery.
was going to escape, but he
That
couldn't.
was made by Steele.
It's all the way back to the 17-yard line.
That's back at the
I think that was
17-yard
Christian
line.
Glass, 6 foot 238 senior, number 55.
So, 23 yards to go here. Gunnels in the flat. Some room. Getting all the way across the field down the sidelines, and Moyer is very, very close to the first down.
Yeah, Tom, that's at field speed. It's very deceptive.
He got the first down.
He sure did.
Another big play by John Moyer. Some other scores: Hamilton 14, Timber Creek nothing. Millville leads Shawnee 6-3. St. Augustine leads Williamstown 28-7. Pittman 19, Lower Cape May nothing. 1st and 10. Gunnels back to throw. Under pressure
Yeah.
and down.
Gunnels is second
Almost
back
lost
there.
his shirt. Is down at about the 39-yard line, so a loss of a couple. 2nd and 12.
Yeah, the Wildcats are rushing 3 down linemen, and they're bringing either a outside backer or inside backer almost every play. That time it was number 25 came in there. Chandler plays more like a hawk backer.
Play action. Incomplete. Trying to get Wetzel. Couldn't make the connection. Timber Creek has scored. They now trail Hamilton 14-7, and Pittman has increased that lead over Lower Cape May to 26-0.
Wow.
Lower Cape May having a very good season, though.
That's in the 38.
All right. 3rd and about 13.
And make it 3rd and 13.
Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Gunnels fires, caught, and out of bounds. Pat Lonergan.
But Raiders would really like to get Pat Lonergan going. That was a well executed play, obviously, for the first down. And once again, the Raider O-line and the back that time, Duke Gunther picked up a stunt that gave Gunnels time. So that was a nice play by Duke.
Straight ahead, Gunther finds some room. Still driving. Finally driven back. But he gets about 8 yards on the play. Stopped at the 43-yard line, it looks like.
And St. Joe free safety really came in and delivered a shot there, but they gave him forward progress on the play.
2nd and 5. Gunnels hands it off. Gunther finds some room down the left side. Still going. He's got the first down. Maybe inside the 35-yard line.
Really, really nice, tough run by Gunther. Once again, the offensive line and that tight end, Colin Dice, they're not moving the St. Joe defenders, but they're getting in the way. They're shield blocking, and they're hanging in there.
Ball's at the 35. It's 1st and 10, Ocean City. Started this drive at their own 20 after a missed field goal, trailing here 7-3. And that's it. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Each team had the ball once during the 3rd quarter as St. Joe held on to it for about 8 minutes. 7-3, the Wildcats lead the Raiders. Winning teams know that the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electric has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home for your electrical problems or improvements. And they can install solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call them at 609-345-0151 or visit calvielectric.com. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th of the Boardwalk, invites you to the Ocean City Fall Block Party. Wonderland Pier will be open tomorrow from 2 till 9 with fireworks, and their amusement rides will be open again Sunday from 1 till 6. The block party is free from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Asbury Avenue Saturday, and there will be fireworks at the Boardwalk after dark. Visit Wonderland Pier during the block party and check them out online at Gillians.com. So they saluting some of the senior parents here during this change of periods that they didn't get to do during a halftime. Too many things going on at halftime.
And here we go.
Gunnels and running room around the right side.
John Moyer.
Yep.
Next singer is Aiden Endicott. Parents Tina and Steven Endicott.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
Singers are Brooke Gannon and Haley Richards. Next singer is Nate Bennett.
Gunnels with a little flip pass and down the left sideline. Close to a first down is Moyer. Had to get to the 25, and it looks like he did.
Sure did, Tom, and I can guarantee the coaches challenged, especially the seniors and juniors on the team. You know, who's going to step up? Who's going to fill that void left by Hogue? And certainly seems like Moyer's filling that role.
Officials are conferring again. Ineligible downfield against Ocean City.
Wow.
So they'll wipe out that play and make it third and about 15.
And the last band singer is Alexa Willie. The parents Brandon and Jessica. Thank you, singers, for all your efforts over the past 4 years. And parents as well.
So third and 15 for Ocean City.
Let's see what the Raiders coaching staff's going to dial up here.
Trips to the right. Gunnels hands it off, and Gunther picks up a few yards, but there's plenty, a couple yards short of the first down.
That third down?
I think that was a second down.
Yes.
So now it's third down.
Yep.
Yeah, we forgot that penalty wiped out one of those plays. So it's third and 12. Gunnels straight drop, little screen, some room for Gunther, cuts behind a block. He's going to be short of the first down, but he's inside the 30. We'll see if Ocean City decides to go for it here.
I think they pretty much have to, Tom. That was a nice play. St. Joe recovered well, but the Raiders' offensive line really sold it up front.
Fourth and about 4 at the 29-yard line.
St. Joe's probably going to rush 3 and bring a backer, an outside backer. Let that safety just read Gunnels' eyes.
And a whistle.
Yep.
Flag. If it's against St. Joe, it's a first down. If it's against Ocean City, it's more difficult.
Yeah, I think it's procedure against Ocean City.
Yep. 5-yard penalty against the Raiders. So it'll be 4th and 9. See if that changes their mind. We're down to
Doesn't
10
look
minutes.
Like it. Yeah, it doesn't look it.
No.
You lost your phone.
Well,
Identify.
there's no personnel change. Fourth and 9. Ball just inside the 35-yard line. Gunnels settles, throws long down the left side, and too long, incomplete.
This is incomplete.
So St. Joe will take over
St. Joe gets a rundown.
on about the Ocean City 35-yard line. Excuse me, their own 35-yard line.
Yeah. That was good defense. I know some on the Ocean City sideline wanted a flag on that play, but it was a good defensive play.
So now the clock, well, it's not really a big factor yet. 9:49 remaining, but St. Joe has the football in a 7-3 lead.
I would imagine they're going to come out and go right back to that lead.
Ocean City was number 6 among the 16 top teams in Group 4 NJSIA coming into this game. Trying to sweep the outside, and well defensed by Ocean City, though he does pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that, Tom, but definitely picked up 4 or 5. They strung it out well, but he was gaining ground.
St. Joe's number 2 in NJSIA non-public B. Holy Spirit's number 1. If it was public schools, St. Joe would move ahead of them because they beat them. If the team right ahead of you, if you beat the team right ahead of you, you move ahead of them. But the non-public brackets are done by committee,
Yeah.
so it really doesn't matter. So it's a big game for both teams. Motion, and they go back the other way.
Counter.
Yes, and they get the first down out near midfield.
Tackle made by Gunter.
First down number 8.
First down the Wildcats.
The ball spotted at the Ocean City 48-yard line.
You know, that first possession, St. Joe moved the ball down and really hurt themselves by penalty. I wonder if Ocean City's defensive coaches are going to make some adjustments, gamble a little bit.
Trying to bounce it out to the outside and picking up some yardage.
Chandler on the play. Tackle made by Wetzel.
Gain of about
He gets
5.
33.
Second and 5.
Gets second.
Yeah, Duke Gunther was right in position to make that play. He did delay it, allowing the defense to catch up with the play. But Duke's doing it on both sides of the ball, running tough and playing some tough D-back for the Raiders.
As he's done all year. Second and 5 at the Ocean City 43.
Lead.
And great defense by Ocean City. That was Berardis.
Berardis again, sophomore's, he's playing some good ball out there.
Made some big plays. St. Augustine now leads Williamstown 35-14. Williamstown struggling a bit this year.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people struggle against St. Augustine's a little bit.
Sure.
Coach Lancetta.
Yep. He is, when Sacco steps down, he'll be the winningest coach, active coach in Cape Atlantic Lake schools. They had some great battles when he was at Hamilton. Back to throw. Throwing long down the left side. Double coverage. Incomplete.
Boy, that was great coverage. And if Ricky Wetzel would have just turned his head, he could have picked that ball off. He was really just cutting the runner off to save a touchdown. It was a nice play.
Latest score we have, Moorestown and Seneca are tied 7-7. Seneca had a good start to their season, and ironically, if the playoffs were this weekend, Ocean City would be playing Moorestown because they're in Group 4.
Wetzel Group for the Raiders.
So it's fourth, a little more than 5 yards to go for St. Joe, but they're
Delgado
at the Ocean City 43-yard line, so they're going to punt it. Delgado on, good snap, no rush, high kick. And
St. Joe bounce.
they got away, and the ball rolled inside the 15-yard line.
goes down to the 14-yard line. It's down already.
So Ocean City will have the ball. Looks like at its own 14-yard line, trailing 7-3 with 6:34 left.
Big Dominic DeLiz down at the ball, 6'2", 290 on that punt.
There's another score, Delsey 14, Cedar Creek nothing in the second half. Here comes Gunther. And he gets past a couple defenders and makes a nice run out of it. Out close to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, some really nice work there by Justin Gooden, 6 foot, 235-pound junior. Nice work on that O-line.
1 yard short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Gunther again. And it looks like he's got it this time.
Made by Les and McCoy. First down already.
Yeah, I know I made a point saying a lot of St. Joe's players are going both ways, but Ocean City has quite a few players going both ways.
Yeah,
themselves.
especially tonight.
Yeah.
There's Gunther again, and he drives it out to the 30 as the Raiders stay on the ground here.
Made by Wilson.
Second and 5. Receiver to both sides. Gunnels again gives it to Gunther, and he's picking up yardage out across the 35 to about the 37-yard line.
He really runs that stretch play or that perimeter play well. He dips his shoulder, defender commits, and he just cuts it outside. Really nice run.
Millville leads Shawnee 18-10. Millville's Ocean City's next opponent.
A little closer than I expected.
Yeah. Gunther becoming a workhorse here. Picks up a yard or two.
Seconded by Mercado.
Second, long 8.
Yeah. St. Joe went with some bigger bodies up front. Maybe Ocean City will throw the ball a little bit.
Slot left, wing back in motion, flag.
11 o'clock.
Ocean City penalized 5 yards.
Hey, get right back. Let's go.
So it'll be 2nd and 13.
Second and 13.
Clock goes back into motion. Gunther, and he drives out across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
Another nice run. I don't know if it's a more manageable third down, but it's tolerable.
Paul Sacco's record against Ocean City is 5-1. They haven't played a whole lot. The one, I think, was the last time they were here.
That's correct. 2019, was it?
Ball tipped and caught.
There we
And
go.
a first down across the 50.
To Moore.
John Moyer.
John Moyer.
Tackle made by Steele. First
His
down
helmet's
early.
off. St. Joe player has his helmet off. Number
Ball
55.
at the 48.
Got to come out.
Ah,
Ball's on the 48-yard
no,
line.
he's not.
I mean, you are allowed to adjust something, but you got to go to the official. And Gunther brought down for a loss.
Number 55.
The guy with the helmet, Christian Glass.
That helmet was all the way off.
Back down at the 49-yard line.
So it'll be second, a little more than 12 to go, right at midfield.
It's second and 12.
Clock still running, down to 2:55. Ocean City can take the lead with a touchdown, trailing 7-3.
Where they know where Lonergan is, Tom.
Yeah. He's going to be alone in the backfield. Gunnels. Pass is off the hand of Moyer, I think that was, and almost made a one-handed catch at the 45-yard line.
That'll make it third down.
So it's 3rd and 13. Raiders check the sidelines. Clock stopped at 2:31. Gunnels fires. It's low. Was it caught?
Pass is incomplete.
No. Incomplete.
Skipped off the carpet.
4th down.
And that will bring
He
up
was under a little
fourth down.
pressure from the St. Joe defensive end there, Tom.
So it's 4th and 13 for Ocean City, just short of midfield. They've got a couple timeouts. So I think I've all 3 timeouts.
Something's going on.
Somebody needs to get on the field, and they didn't know it. And Ocean City's got to use the timeout.
Timeout. Ocean City.
Timeout on the field, 7-3. St. Joe leads Ocean City. Next week, Ocean City goes to Millville. We'll have it for you on Friday night. And the week after, back here in Ocean City, Red and White weekend, homecoming, all the celebrations that go with those 2 events here at Carey Stadium. A lot of alumni involved. There'll be food served behind the press box. And as you can see, the flyer with all the details on it. Take a picture of it while it's up there. And you'll be able to refer to it over the next couple of weeks and send it to your alumni friends. Good game, too, with Hamilton. It's a red and white weekend and homecoming 2 weeks from tonight here at Carey Stadium on Friday, October 21st.
It's going to be a good one.
4th and 12. Ocean City on its own 49. Need
They're
to get the
coming.
first down. Gunnell steps up, gets rid of
another
it,
shot.
and double coverage. It's intercepted if he was in bounds.
He was in bounds. That helped
Yeah, they
Ocean
go
City out.
goes out of bounds at the 20.
Yeah, should have batted that down, but we'll take it.
So St. Joe takes over. 2:15 left. They'll take over around their own 20. Let's see where they spot
Please
it.
remember there's a lost
Right on the
phone
20.
in the press box.
2:15 remaining. Ocean City, we think, has 2 timeouts remaining. They just spent one with that confusion prior to that play, which could come back to haunt them. And, of course, they're going after the ball. And St. Joe is going after keeping the clock moving.
Yeah, I think we're going to see St. Joe go foot to foot and run that lead. And I was wrong.
And they run for 4 or 5 yards out to the 25-yard line.
McDonough on the keeper.
More or less a quarterback lead.
Tackle made by Elias.
2nd and 5. Ocean City calls timeout. 2:08 remaining. They have one more left. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. You can learn to play bridge at the library or improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, and internet access, trivia contest, Dungeons and Dragons, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. 6th Street Pizza and Grill, open daily, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6th Street in the Boardwalk, right at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. They have free delivery and daily specials. Phone them at 609-525-0022 and check them out on Facebook. 6th Street Pizza and Grill. And the RJH Insurance Group is specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006 and proudly supports Raider sports. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569. The RJH Insurance Group. Up under center, Mantuano hands it off going left. Ocean City jams it up. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 4, and Ocean City spends its final timeout.
Yeah, Tom, it seems that Coach Sacco doesn't want to risk a fumble here. There's no exchange. The quarterback ran the ball last 2 plays with a lead blocker in front of him. You see what happens now. 3rd, and what did you say, about 4?
I would think, yeah, it looks like it's about 3rd and 4. Holy Spirit trails Vineland 10-7 in the 2nd quarter. Absegami trailing Mainland 40-0.
Wow.
In the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Mainland really has turned it on in the last couple of weeks.
Yep. They keep the ball in Mesa's hands. A lot of things will happen. And there'll be a force in Group 4. There's no doubt about it. As it stands, as of this week, the Ocean City and Mainland would be in the same bracket with Hamilton. But these things change because of this silly snake format that they use. Ocean City could end up playing for the South Jersey Championship or the Central Jersey Championship. Of course, you got to get in as well. And this game is a big game. 3rd and about 4. St. Joe gets this 1st down. They can pretty much run out the clock. Mantuano under center. Takes a snap. Pitches going left. And he's really close. From our angle, it looks like he might have snuck across the 1st down marker, but let's see where they're spotting it.
Yeah, Ocean City was really concentrating on between the tackles, rightfully so. Good call by Coach Sacco.
He got the 1st down. So Ocean City can't stop the clock. It's run down to 1 minute and 40 seconds. And St. Joe can just run it out. So Raiders facing the same situation that they did last Saturday, where a touchdown could win the game. They lost 6-0 to Winslow Township. Couldn't get it in the end zone, and they couldn't get it in the end zone here. They got the 35-yard field goal, 25-yard field goal, but that's all. And St. Joe takes the knee, and they're going to run out the clock. And actually, the clock is stopped for some reason. I'm not sure why.
What?
No, it's back in motion. So whatever the reason was, its problem's been solved. Another knee coming up. And just watch for the guy with a red band on his wrist. When he starts counting the final 5 seconds, that means snap the ball. And they do. And they may not have to do it again. So a game effort by Ocean City started the game without their leading tackler Nick Clayton and a strong two-way player Roy Saluda. And then in the 1st half lost Jack Hogue with an injury, and he never returned. So short-handed, but not short on effort. It was a battle.
Absolutely not, Tom. When even with those 3 key players, if you line the teams up, you're going to say, oh, St. Joe's going to win by 25 points, 28, 30 points. But Coach Smith and his staff deserve a lot of credit. The boys deserve a lot of credit. Like you said, they were in the game, fighting every play. Nothing to hang their hats about. Great effort on the Raiders' part.
St. Joe wins it 7-3. Mantuano with a pass of 43 yards to his tight end, Zach Cruitt. That happened with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. And Ocean City got a 25-yard field goal from Ryder Hay with 2:34 left in the first half. 7-3 is the final as Ocean City loses to St. Joe. St. Joe improves to 4-1. Ocean City is now 2-4 with a trip to Millville next Friday and then back home for that red and white weekend homecoming 2 weeks from tonight. So we gave you some of the other scores and some interesting games there that will be over soon. Take a quick check here and see if there's any more updates on some of these games because we're getting close to the point. Pittman now leads Lower Cape May 33-6. And Seneca and Moorestown, it looks like Seneca has taken a 21-7 lead over Moorestown. As we said, Moorestown's a Group 4 school. If the playoffs were this weekend, they would have been playing Ocean City. Camden leads Haddonfield 7-0, both undefeated. So that's pretty much what's happening and what has happened in high school football. There's still games going on, and I'm sure you can find them somewhere online. Special thanks to Matt Jamison for joining us for this very interesting game. Could be Paul Sacco's last visit to Carey Stadium. He comes away with a good win that strengthens his position, especially if Holy Spirit loses to Vineland. Strengthens his position in non-public B and also in the division. Ocean City gets those bonus points that the NJSI gives you for playing the non-public scheme teams, and that helps in their power rating, but they couldn't come away with a win. Special thanks to Bill Shalcross, our producer and videographer here, and for everybody, Devin Scioli and his group that run the Carey Stadium facility for their hospitality. Final score, St. Joe 7, Ocean City 3. We'll be back next Friday from Millville, and 2 weeks from tonight, red and white weekend and homecoming.